So now you've changed again. I mean, here you were functioning very well and very happy as a coach for startups. All of a sudden, you've decided to launch a new venture capital company. That's got to be quite a big undertaking. Why did you decide to do this?
I didn't, actually the whole process, I've never thought, okay, I'm going to start a coaching business or I'm going to start a toy company. I can guarantee you I didn't think I was going to start a toy company, because you can imagine my business school classmates at the reunion. A toy company? What, you know, what, is that serious? So, but it was serious, and coaching is very serious. What happens is, when I start working with people, I become more and more involved in what they're doing. And in the case of Monitor, the two founders, Timur Butrascali and Neil Bodkamkar, asked me to help them. You know, think about, this is about a year and a half ago, not a good time to start a venture firm. They asked, could you help us think about starting a firm? How would we do it? You know, what would we do? Is it, you know, early stage? How would we position it? And I thought, this is good. I like this project. And one of the reasons I thought it would be interesting is because for about the last 3 years, rather than raising money from all my buddies on Sand Hill Road, I'd really expanded the reach, you know, really thought outside the box on how to raise money, because Sand Hill Road wasn't funding companies. I thought this would be a really great way to reconnect with my venture buddies, you know, hear what's going on, talk to them about what they're doing. And the more I learned about Monitor and what they were going to do, how they were going to participate in this venture business. So Monitor, for those of you that don't know, has about 1,000 people around the world. Was started as a consulting firm about 20 years ago by Michael Porter and a few other guys from Harvard. A lot of competitive strategy, innovation work. So in and of itself, I found that fascinating. And then they started a merchant bank about 8 years ago, a buyout firm. And we're just raising their second $800 million fund. And how they did it, how they were going to add value, the fact that they were not only contributing money as a limited partner, but the fact that they were putting in money to help grow the companies. So as it applied to the venture business, there I was at meetings with people explaining all the value, right? Access to giant companies. I didn't know giant companies. I know little companies. I'm a little company person. That's the name of the game, though. How do you get to HP, Ford, GM, China Telecom, Deutsche Telekom? I didn't know. It's a global world. So I have 5 good friends around the world, but I don't have, you know, 23 offices around the world with incredible people. And so the more I learned what Monitor was going to do, the more I realized how differentiated this venture firm was. So I thought, wow, if we partnered with all the venture firms I currently work with as Monitor, I could essentially do what I'm doing now, which is really hands-on building of companies with a great firm behind me. So it seemed like a good idea.
Fabulous.